So as a business owner, you put people who are competent and have been tested and have been trained in between you and your problems. Delegation is so hard because it's totally alien for most people. Most people do not get any practice telling other people what to do in life. Like, it's just not encouraged. So as a business owner, when your job is then to tell everybody what to do, it gets very, very uncomfortable, and your predisposition, your default is to tell them to get out of my way and I'll do it. If there's a problem, I'll do it. And in my opinion, there's kind of two levels of delegation. You can think on it on two levels. The first one is, I'm going to delegate tasks. I'm going to hire somebody in the Philippines. I'm going to tell them exactly what to do. Or I'm going to hire somebody to drive a lawnmower, and I'm going to tell them how to drive this lawnmower. That first level can make people wealthy. You can run a company with 7, 8, 10 people where every decision flows to you. You're telling all 10 people what to do, and every problem is coming to you as a business owner. You can run a business that way. That's how 95% of small businesses are ran, and you can actually generate pretty sizable wealth if you're in a good business doing it that way. If you're going to take the leap, if you're going to take your time back and pull yourself out of your company to where you can go on vacation for a week and business happens and your business can actually thrive and grow without you, you got to cross the chasm to the second level of delegation, which is decisions. What's the difference? What's the difference between a task and a decision? A task is when I tell somebody what to do. Hey, you sit down and do X, Y, Z. That problem comes up. Something unknown. Business is nuanced. There's always random things. A problem comes up. What do I do? Oh, it's time to make a decision. Most business owners never teach their employees how to make a decision. So employees come to them, they walk in their office with a question, a decision to make. And this is where I talk about the monkey on the back. There's a monkey on your back. That is your problem. That's your decision that you need to make. Most business owners sit in their office, whether their office is wherever and it's a phone, whatever. They sit in their office and somebody comes in the door and says, hey, I got a problem. They tell the business owner the problem. The monkey then jumps, the problem then jumps onto your desk as the business owner. If you say, get out of my way, I'm going to solve this, the employee leaves and you're left with your office and a problem. A monkey is in your office. The next employee comes, drops off another monkey. The next employee comes, drops off another monkey. All of a sudden, at the end of the day, you have all the problems on your desk and you have a room full of monkeys and you cannot control anything, and your business it's craziness. If you're playing defense, you're putting out fires, you're running around like crazy. That's how 95% of small business owners with less than 10 employees run their companies. If you can get your employee, when they walk in that door with that monkey, if you can get them to walk out with the monkey, that's the goal. Walk out of this room and take your problem with you. So what I do is when an employee comes into my office, metaphorically, because we work remotely, come into my office with a problem, I'm going to answer them with a question. Hey, Nick, I don't know what to do when, we have a unit that has a lock on it, but it's not rented. I don't know what to do. That's the monkey just jumped on my desk. Hey, what would you do if you were me? Boom, the monkey jumps right back on their desk. Now it's on them. They got to answer. They got to think for themselves. I start to see how two things happen. Number one, they get practice. They get practice solving these problems. They get practice thinking. Number two, you get to see how they think. You as a business owner get to then see how your employee responds. And they get, you get to look into their mind and see how they make decisions. And are they capable of making future decisions? So if you keep sending the monkey back to them, how would you solve this problem? What would you do about it? I'm not going to help you. You go solve this problem. They're not going to come in with that same monkey next time because they know how to solve it. And then when you do that long enough, when you enable your employees to then solve problems, and you find out one employee, Clint's out there and he's solving a lot of problems. He's doing really well. I'm going to put him in charge of a couple people. Now, instead of bringing their monkeys to me, they're going to bring their monkeys to him. And then when I'm on vacation, my phone's not ringing. Clint's phone's ringing. I'm going to pay him a little bit more money. He's going to start being a problem solver for me. So as a business owner, you put people who are competent and have been tested and have been trained in between you and your problems. It's a monkey guard. You have a monkey guardian that is keeping the monkeys away from Nick. There's no monkeys coming to Nick. If a monkey comes to Nick, the whole zoo is on fire and we have a huge, huge problem that I can't even delegate. So that's kind of the journey. You can delegate tasks, then you start to delegate decisions by enabling and teaching, letting people practice. Again, nobody has experience making nuanced decisions. Nobody has experience doing that. You're taught to turn the page back and look up the answer in the book. In business, there is no answer. You got to have a framework. You got to know how to think. And if you're a business owner and you can send those monkeys back out with those employees, get them thinking for themselves, amazing things start to happen over time.
Big news, guys. I created a free PDF that details my method on how I analyze a self-storage facility and figure out what it's worth. Give me a pen, the back of a napkin, and a couple metrics, and I can figure out about what the property is going to be worth to me. If you want to download this PDF, click in the show notes, the first link, and you can give me your email address, and you get a email right away with a 4-page PDF that outlines exactly how I think about underwriting or giving my initial analysis on a self-storage facility. Again, click the link in the show notes, and you're going to get that document for free. Before you go, we have a new sponsor of the show, recostseg.com. And if you bought a piece of real estate, you need to get a cost segregation study done. It's what allows you to get all that sweet, sweet bonus depreciation, and it's how real estate investors like me and many others pay almost nothing in taxes on an annual basis. You can cost seg a single-family rental, a short-term rental, or a large commercial property. recostseg.com is affordable and aggressive and super fast to turn them around. They've done 10 plus cost segs for me this year. They're going to do many more for me. Visit recostseg.com to learn more.